Questions for Coach?
Have you seen your team kind of respond this week to this upcoming challenge and kind of trying to overcome, what's happened here the last 2 or 3 weeks?
Yeah, it's a new season. It's regionals, postseason. I think, certainly we've had a rough month of April, and we responded a little bit last week, and I like the way we came to work this week. We did some things differently offensively. Did some different drills, put them in different situations. And I think having a new start is good for our program. I really do. I think we're all looking forward to NCAA regionals. More importantly, even hosting regionals is just a huge opportunity. And but like you said, I love the way our team has made adjustments this week in practice. And everybody's 0-0 right now. So looking forward to a fresh start.
Obviously, the opportunity to host was a big want and a relief to have, I'm sure, on some level. Now that it's here, especially, and to have that experience to build on last year too.
Yeah, definitely the experience is going to help. We've been in postseason now 3 years. We played in a tough, regional in Tuscaloosa 2 years ago, and then hosted a very tough regional here last year with Auburn and Louisiana and UNC Wilmington. So, our team is experienced. We have one player, freshman Marina Knowles, who has not been in postseason, and so, hopefully that bodes well for us. I think leadership and experience, all of those, are going to play a factor in this weekend's games. And, we have some very tough opponents. UNCG to open it up, SoCon champs, and very good team. We had them earlier in the year in our tournament, and very scrappy, never quit team, and well coached. And then, of course, Auburn and Fullerton, two of the toughest 2 and 3 seeds in the country here. So, looking forward to the challenge and looking forward to some great softball this weekend.
You mentioned you liked how the team showed up this week. Can you elaborate on that a little bit? What stood out specifically about how they've shown up?
Well, I think, it's always interesting when you make postseason and you get to see the road that lies ahead of you. And certainly we have a very daunted task in front of us. There's some very tough opponents, and we've preached this all along. To get to where we want to go, we're going to have to beat some really good teams, and this weekend's no different. But I really think our team has this fresh new start. It's everybody's 0-0, and we're looking forward to a great postseason run.
With Fullerton and Auburn, the two that you haven't faced this season already, just what have you seen out of those teams, and what makes this a tough regional because of them?
Well, first of all, with Fullerton, they played a very tough schedule this year. They're a complete team. They got 2 really good pitchers, change speeds, hit locations, and then they play really good defense. And then Auburn specifically, they have the SEC Pitcher of the Year. Matty Penta, and they're healthy this year. They play really good defense. And then UNCG, just like I mentioned earlier, they're a team that plays in a pretty tough mid-major conference. They won their conference. They're a team that never quits. They continue to battle. We played them earlier this year in our tournament, and I know they're going to come in here ready to shock the world.
What does it mean for the program to have Valerie be one of the top 3 finalists for the Player of the Year?
I think it's, obviously it's an honor to coach such a great player like Valerie Cagle, and she's just a tremendous player, great work ethic, just love the way she's grown and matured in her years here at Clemson. And I think it's a wonderful honor for her, but it's a great reflection of our program as well, and very proud of Valerie and all of her accomplishments.
When you went back and kind of, as you get ready for this, what did you identify some things you've got to do better, especially since you're going to see better pitching?
Yeah, well, there's no question offensively we've got to do a better job. We've got to do a better job of getting runners on and having timely hits. But I think in our individual approaches, we got to be aggressive early in the counts. We got to compete better. Hitting's a lot of timing and pitch selection, and in the last month, we haven't made great decisions at the plate, but it starts with our timing, our pitch selection, making good decisions, and I'm very confident in our abilities, and I know our team's worked really hard to come out and be better offensively this weekend.
As a media person, my favorite time of year is postseason, league tournaments, regional, super regionals. For a coach, where does this stand for you as far as?
Well, I think the biggest thing is, you want to make sure your team's prepared, and I think our coaching staff has done a tremendous job of really making sure we're prepared for this time of year. You know, we've been battle tested. We're pretty much healthy this year. We get Abby Vieira back tomorrow, which is going to be a huge boost for our program, and just really like the way our team is prepared. But as a coach, you know, you've done your work. You know, now it's time to go out and certainly just have fun watching them play and enjoy the moment. You know, we've come a long way in 4 years, and I think our coaching staff understands that this is a pretty special group, and now it's time to sit back and enjoy. You know, certainly there's some decisions and strategies during the game and things like that, but it's also a time to reflect and enjoy and watch your team go out and compete.
I wanted to get back to the hitting. Obviously, you know these young women know how to hit.